guys, I hope that everybody's doing okay. So we're outside today. I'm sitting in front of my house and I'm reading the Word of God, and I just wanted to, of course, offer you guys a few thoughts of what I was reading and a few thoughts that God was bringing to me. It's kind of windy out here. I hope it's not picking up in my camera, but I bet you it is. But that's okay. We're outside and we're gonna roll with it. Okay. um, I was thinking about Adam and Eve because that's what I was reading, but I was thinking about how crafty Satan truly is. You know, he offers us the ways of the world and the pretty shiny things, the money, the fortune, the fame, all these different things that everybody is going after, you know. It's just like whenever Adam and Eve were in the garden and he offered them, or God said, don't eat that fruit off of the tree of good and evil. And he told them, it's okay, you're not gonna die, you know, eat that piece of fruit. You're just gonna know what God knows. You're gonna become you're gonna know the knowledge of good and evil just like God. And they saw this pretty shiny fruit, and of course the lust of the eyes came in right away, and they both saw that it was desirable to eat, and it was shiny and it was pretty. And I was thinking, you know, that's how Satan works. You know, here he comes with his charming words, bringing about these charming things that are gratifying to our flesh, that are gratifying to our sinful nature. You know, it feels good, it's sensual, it speaks to our feelings, it gives you the status in the world, you know, it speaks to your beauty, and it speaks to your comfort, and it speaks to all the things, you know. And then at the end of the day, you've got to think of it like this. You can't take your fame with you. You can't take your status with you. You can't take your money with you. You can't take your shoes with you. You can't take the stuff that you acquired. You cannot take the expensive things that you acquired. You can't take your status with you. You can't take your beauty with you. You know, you can't take any of these things with you that Satan offers to you that sounds so appealing at the time, right? So what did you really what did you sacrifice? You really got a piece of fruit. You know, when God offered you the Garden of Eden and the innocence that we had, we didn't even know what good and evil was, you know, because we were just so pure and innocent, you know, in the Garden of Eden. And that's the way that God wanted it to be. And he wanted it to be painless. He wanted it to be peaceful and majestic and wonderful. And, you know, and we sacrificed that for a piece of fruit at the end of the day, something that we ate, pooped out, and forgot about. And look at all of this trouble we're in today. You know, it's the same concept. And I know that I'm sounding kind of crazy right now because it's not like he's offering us a piece of fruit. But if you think about it, when you accept all of these things, they don't make you happy. You can't take it with you. It doesn't mean anything in the spiritual realm, really, you know, because you're not getting close to God. Your delight is not in his word or in getting to know him, into coming close to him, and to doing the work and the will that he put you on this very earth for. So really, it's just a piece of fruit, you know. What are you striving for? What are you going after so hard that's gonna do anything for you in this world? You can get all the money, you can get all the fortune, you can get all the fame, whatever. But at the end of the day, you're still going to be empty because you're not pursuing God. And every moment that you're not pursuing God is a moment wasted. You know, that's how I'm thinking about all of these distractions that so many of us are being distracted by, myself included. I have been guilty of endlessly scrolling on Poshmark or something like that, and I could have been spending that precious time in the Word of God and growing my relationship in Jesus. So nowadays, at 36 years old, that is what I desire to do. And it makes me so sad to think about all of the countless moments and hours and minutes and all of the time that I wasted trying to go after the things of this world, trying to build a status for myself, or trying to fit in. We'll just say that, because I wasn't really trying to build a status for myself. I was trying to fit in. And look at me now. I'm still the outcast. I'm still the one that doesn't have any friends till this day. I don't have any wealth. I don't have any social status, none of that. You know, I'm still just a woman after God's own heart right now, trying to figure out what he wants me to do in this world. That is what and who I am. And that's who I should have been from day one. you know, because I wasted precious time. I wasted precious moments that I could have had in Jesus. And I'm telling you guys to do the same thing. Make God number one in your life. Stop going after the world and the status quo and keeping up with the Joneses. It's not worth it. You're gonna lose at the end of the day. You cannot take that with you. You can't. You know, so we've got to stop wasting time. Look around you. God needs us to bring people to Christ, you know. He needs us to do the work. He needs us to cultivate his fields now. Look around you. It's not getting any better. And if his children are going after the things of the world too, what do we look like? What do we look like? We've got to tighten up, you guys. We've got to tighten up. We truly do. You know? So spend those moments in Jesus. Make sure that you're making him number one and growing your relationship with him and finding out what he put you here on the earth for. Because we don't have all the time in the world. You guys can see. You guys can see what I see. We don't know when Jesus is coming back. It seems like he's coming back sooner rather than later. You know, things aren't getting any better, and the things that the Bible spoke of are happening even now. So we've got to get with it, y'all. We've got to get with it. So I love you guys. Hope you guys have a good day. Bye.